It's not my room, is it? I got drunk yesterday and got in the wrong room.
How much is it? Name your price.
What do you mean?
Literally. Don't you get it?
Sir, you must know. You bullied me last night.
Stop playing. Hard to get. It's out of date. I've seen many like you. Name your price.
Do you offer that kind of service? But you did terribly last night. Come on. You did it terribly last night. You better practice more in case you may get a complaint.
Leo? Why would a woman approach me? If not for money.
You're the only son of the top family. Fabulously rich. No one can resist your charm.
Then why would she? She was a virgin. Go. Get back the woman. Just now.
Yes.
Mommy, when will we go to Daddy?
Yeah, when you said you take us to Daddy when going back.
We will look for him later, okay? I'll get the luggage. You two, stay and wait here. Don't run around.
Alan, will Mommy really take us to Daddy this time? But Jack says adults always lie to kids.
Mommy has said many times that she'd find Daddy, but she never did. I think we can only find Daddy ourselves.
Be careful, babies.
I'm sorry, sir.
Where are your parents? Do you know? It's dangerous to run around the airport.
Daddy, are you here to pick us up?
Babies, you got the wrong person. I'm not your daddy. Leo, send them to the staff.
Mr. Hall, the boy looks just like you. Is he really your blood?
Do I look so promiscuous?
No.
I'm gonna meet the clients. Anything about the woman from 5 years ago?
Not yet. I only found her name, Cora Laird. But she went abroad, and I got nothing.
5 years? You can't even find a woman to the... Is that what the Secret Service is capable of? Cora, right? Find her within 3 days.
Alan, Daisy, didn't I ask you to stay where you are?
Mommy, we found Daddy. I'll show you.
All right, I will. Find your daddy. Come on, my babies. Let's go home.
Madam, about the first test, your kids have passed 150 grand each one, so 300 grand for two. If no problem, go pay for it.
It's so expensive.
Expensive? You must know, our school is the best exclusive school in Northland, under the Hall family. It has been cheap enough. If you have no money, go to a normal school.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I just came back from abroad. I need to transfer my money from an international bank account. I only have half now. How about tomorrow?
What do you mean? So, you can't afford the tuition? What about their father?
They have no father, but don't worry. I can afford the tuition.
What? A single mother? And 2 kids. How long can you afford it? Well, what if you can't pay later? We can't accept such unstable kids.
Don't worry. I promise I can. Pay it on time.
Miss, our mom is awesome. She can earn lots of money.
When we were abroad, we received the best education.
Well, if you really want your kids to study here, get an income certificate of at least 700 grand a year.
I just came back and can't get the certificate.
Then I can't help you. You don't even have that. Then your kids can't be admitted. They don't even have a father.
Who told you that?
It's him?
Dad, are you here to help me and Alan to get admitted? Are you really our daddy?
What nonsense. He can't be.
Cora, how dare you? You ran away after that night, and even with my kids.
I don't get it. You got the wrong person.
You denied it? Well, how old are you?
We're...
4 years old.
Mom, you can't lie. Alan and I are 5 years old.
Come on, shut up.
Cora, seems like our babies are more honest.
So what if they are? It was an accident, and my kids have nothing to do with you. Why did you suddenly show up?
To marry you and raise my kids. I've been looking for you. I'm not an irresponsible man. Since they're my kids, I'll take care of them.
Mr. Hall, we're adults, and we were drunk that night. I was willing to bear the kids. None of your business. I can support them.
You mean you can't even handle the tuition?
I got this.
I'm their father and the largest shareholder of the school, Craig Hall. Do you still think we can't afford it?
Mr. Hall, I don't know. They're your kids. I'll help them. Get in. Miss, this is the certificate.
Thank you.
And the school is a teaching utopia, not an arena for class division. What you just said is nothing a teacher should say. You got fired.
It's done. Thank you for that.
We have time to get a certificate.
What? Certificate? What do you mean?
Of course, get the marriage certificate.
Oh, no. You don't need to do that. But if there's an activity, that needs parents. I hope you can take some time to participate.
Sure. And if you change your mind, tell me any time.
I don't think I would... If you're busy, go ahead.
Mommy, why did Daddy leave? We want to play with him.
Why did you come? Follow the teacher to go around the school. I'll pick you up after school. Dad, what are you doing?
Cora, our group has been in a terrible state. We plan to sell the villa.
Sell it? I know the situation. I don't think you need to sell it. Besides, Mom used to live here. It's the only thing she left for me.
Why are you so willful? The group matters more, okay? Don't be stupid.
Willful Annie, don't scold me like an elder.
Cora, Annie is your stepmother. Mind your tongue.
You want me to accept a woman of my age as my stepmother? No way.
But you have to. Admit it.
My mom passed away in an accident 5 years ago.
Enough. Since you came back, you always fought with Annie or Yuki. If you don't want to stay here, go abroad with your two devils.
Dad, a woman who caused my mom's passing away, and a cousin who's ungrateful. Now they live in my house. They should get out.
Cora, mind your tongue. Grandpa left the property. Your mom and my dad both had a share.
Yuki White, your parents passed away early. My mom raised you up, yet you broke her heart. How dare you claim the property?
Cora, you.
You devil, you went abroad 5 years ago. For 5 years, Yuki has been taking care of us. She deserves the property.
I don't care about your properties, but I must get back what belonged to my mom.
Ungrateful. Your dad brought you up, yet you're so mean.
He brought me up. What did he do other than indulge himself? After just 5 years, he almost ruined the group. Now he even sells the house.
You, shut up. You became so bold after going abroad. You dared to scold me.
Cut the crap. You can't sell the villa. Give me back the property my mom left. I'll buy the house.
No way. Your mom married me, and her money is mine.
Shame on you. I don't even want to call you Dad.
Then just get out and don't think about the house. It has been sold.
What? To whom?
Hello? Excuse me. I'm the buyer of this house. I'm here to check it.
Craig.
Well, Matt, Mr. Hall, right? A trivial matter. Come on, I'll show you around.
Wait. Why such a mess?
You bought the house?
Yeah, to give it to you and the kids.
Mr. Hall, that's not funny.
Well, I got it. Cora, he's the father of your two devils. You're tricking us together.
You pretend to be the buyer. Cora, don't use tricks. If you can't afford it, you won't get your mum's money.
I will buy the house, and I will take my mom's money.
Well, can anyone pay attention to me?
Drop the act. Embarrassing.
Yeah, you look handsome. However, a poor wretch.
Poor wretch?
Yes, your two devils with Cora have been 3 or 4, yet you didn't get married. No proposal. No wedding gift, and no houses or cars. Come on, poor Cora. She chose the wrong person.
None of your business. I don't mind. Cutting off your tongue.
All right. If you don't buy the house, get out of here. Poor wretch. Don't disturb us.
Who said I wouldn't buy it?
Well, Mr. Hall, what business are you in? Cora is so lucky to be fancied by you, sir.
I'm lucky if she likes me.
Yeah. Yes, you're such a good man. I'm running a small company. May I ask what project you're in? I wonder if we can cooperate later.
Of course not, Dirk. My old house was just demolished. I haven't got the compensation.
An upstart? No wonder you're like Cora.
Yeah. There are many upstarts every year, but they're all ignorant, lowborns. They don't know business, I think. You'll lose your money soon.
No matter who he is, he's much better than you. At least he spends his money. Unlike you, who took and wasted my mom's money.
Don't talk nonsense. Don't be smug because of him.
She can be. Since I'm here, I've paid. It's my house. Pack up your stuff and get out.
You...
Get out.
Come on, let's go.
Where are you going?
Pack up my stuff and leave.
Pack up? Why move out? You live here?
Really? You'll sell it to me?
No, but you can live here.
Forget it. I can find a new place.
Didn't you live here with your mom? Living here must be better than living in other places. And it's a big house. We won't disturb each other.
Well, okay. Then I'll pay the rent annually.
Why pay that? You took care of kids alone these years. How could I claim the rent? Am I a monster? All right, enough. Show me around.
This is my room.
May I get in?
Sure, but it's boring.
It's you and your mom?
Yeah. My mom passed away 5 years ago, just after this. And my dad married that woman. I don't think it was an accident, but I can't find proof.
If you want to, I can help.
It's been 5 years, but I found nothing.
But you didn't give up, right?
Hey, don't touch.
Is the album so important?
Nothing. Just photos of my childhood. Ugly pictures. So don't look. Let go of me. I'll pick up the kids.
Let's go together.
Daddy? Are you a picky eater?
No, I'm not. I can accept all.
Then you're a good boy. Mom says we can't be a picky eater, but she never eats celery.
Then she's not a good girl, right?
We're dining. Keep quiet. Hello? Well? Okay. I'll send it tomorrow.
What's wrong?
Let's register our marriage.
Why change your mind?
The teacher says our marriage certificate is needed for their admission.
Okay.
Alan?
Mommy, she took Daisy's medicine.
I'll be right there.
Give the medicine back.
Take it yourself.
Don't force me.
Alan, look. You better not do it, or tell it to the teachers, or I'll throw it away.
What do you want?
Well, how about you kneel and beg me? Maybe I'll show mercy.
No way.
Your sister looks awful.
You'll...
Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? Your parents caused trouble and took our house. You tell me why?
Daddy bought the house.
He took it. Alan, if you don't kneel, your sister will not live.
Alan, don't... I'll kneel, but you must keep your word and give it back.
Don't. Alan, go get Mr. York.
Okay. Mom, I thought I'd not live.
Baby, it's all right. What happened? Tell me.
I had an attack and wanted to take medicine, but she took it.
What's your name? Why did you do that? Do you know you may hurt her?
I'm your lad. You must be Cora. I'm actually your sister.
You're Annie's daughter? Daisy is. Your family. Why did you hurt her?
Family. You came to my home and took my house. And you say family?
I didn't take the house. I bought it.
My family's rich. How can we sell the house? You must have taken it. You're all devils. And Daisy deserves the illness.
Why are you so vicious?
Mommy! Mr. York is here!
Mr. York, I told you my daughter has congenital asthma. I've asked you to take care of her.
Well, miss, I'm so sorry. Alan told me about it. I'll call Yule's parents to solve it.
Mom, Alan and Daisy bullied me.
Don't cry, Yule. I'll do you justice.
Your daughter must have inherited your hypocrisy.
Cora, Annie is your mom. Yule is your sister. How could you say that?
Dad, can you sober up? Why are you so confused and stupid?
Shut up. Now you scold me. Look at your kids. They bullied Yule together.
She bullied us first, and Yule always said, Daisy and I are devils with no father. But we have a father. He's nice to us.
I didn't bully them. It's true that they don't have a father. Mom said it.
Annie, what nonsense did you say to the kid?
Well, guys, it's quite a complicated relationship. How about we go to the office and talk? Please.
Mr. York, I'm no big shot, but I own a small company. This is my business card.
Mr. Laird, come on, what a mess. I don't know. The twins would be so evil, so young yet so bad, and they bullied others.
Mr. York, my kids got bullied.
Come on, how did you teach your kids? You must be a bad example. I need to consider if I should expel your kids.
Who wants to expel my kids?
You are their father. Your kids bullied their classmate, and we won't accept such kids.
Daddy, we didn't. Yule bullied us. She took my medicine and asked Alan to kneel.
You think you're somebody because you have money, just an upstart. You think you can stop Mr. York?
Upstart? Sir, I don't think your kids suit our school, and money is not the only standard to get in. And we won't admit such kids of unknown origin. How did your kids sneak in?
They're admitted formally. What do you mean? By that, how could a teacher be so snobbish and say that?
You scolded me? How dare you be so arrogant? I'll expel your kids right now.
You heard it. You got expelled. Go home and cry. And Daisy may not look so ill.
Shut up! Don't you curse my sister!
Yule. And you two got fired.
Who are you to fire me?
Mr. Hall, it's all done.
Mr. Wayne. Mr. Hall? Is he the head of the Hall family in Northland?
What did you do to piss off Mr. Hall? You got fired.
What? It's really Mr. Hall.
Sir, please forgive us. We were so blinded. Please don't expel Yule.
Yeah, Mr. Hall. We tried hard to send her in. You can punish us, but let go of my daughter.
Let go of her? Why didn't you let go of my kids? Why didn't your daughter think about mine when she bullied Daisy? Daisy might not live for that.
Mr. Hall, we're sorry. Really. Yule is willful. We will discipline her.
Yule, come to apologize. Otherwise, you'll be expelled.
No, aren't we powerful? Why do you kneel? If I got expelled, you're so useless.
Yule! Yule!
He is Mr. Hall from the top family. We offended the wrong person.
What? You mean Mr. Hall is the father of Cora's devils?
Yuki, Yule got expelled, but this is the best kindergarten. We made great efforts to send her in. She can't be expelled. Help us.
Cora has hooked up with Mr. Hall. That's the dream of every woman. Mr. Hall, I was blinded before. I apologize for my family. It's all Cora's fault. She always brought different men home when in college, and she often went to the club when abroad. So we just got you wrong. I'm so sorry. Mr. Hall.
I'm done with her. Enjoy yourself, if you're interested. Alan, Daisy, let's go.
I don't want to hear anything. To slander my wife again? It's a warning.
Cora, damn you.
Dear Mr. Hall, thank you so much. What do you want for dinner?
You decide. I'll eat whatever you cook.
Then some beef and cabbages. And what are you doing?
I can't control myself.
Mommy, we'll help you cook.
Come on, what can you do? I got this.
Daddy, they say you're Mr. Hall? It sounds quite cool.
Well, at least I can protect you two and your mommy.
My daddy's so good! Don't worry, Daddy. We won't cause trouble.
Good. I believe in you. Enjoy yourselves. I'll wash the vegetables.
Mr. Hall, we just got married. Would it be too quick?
I just want to get close to you. After all, kids need to grow up in a warm and happy family, right?
So it's just for the kids. I thought he was really on the way home. Alan and Daisy told me they want to go to boarding school. They're small and independent. They can handle themselves. And such an exclusive school may infect their values. What do you say?
I think they can try. It can develop their independence.
Okay, then I'll find a better school.
What's wrong?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Such a big cut, and you say nothing? I'll bandage it.
I didn't expect a noble master could wash vegetables and deal with the cut.
You underestimated me.
Isn't a young master always noble and delicate?
That's a stereotype. I'm a normal person. I have common sense.
You're so capable?
You will know me better. I didn't tell you about one thing.
What is it?
Thank you for bearing me, Alan and Daisy. Thank you. And you've brought them up alone all these years. It must be tough.
It's fine. It's worth it to take care of my babies. And I chose to leave and give birth to them. Don't blame yourself. And no need to thank me. After all, they're my kids.
I will make it up to you.
Daisy, what's wrong? Mommy, Daddy, Daisy is...
Send her to the hospital.
Daisy's parents? Do you know? She's allergic to mango.
Yes.
Then why not be careful? You sent her here in time. She has congenital asthma. If she's allergic, it'll cause complications. You must be careful.
Yes, doctor. I'm sorry. I'll pay attention.
I'm sorry. I bought the mango. I've been absent for years. I don't even know this.
It's not your fault. I didn't tell you.
Daddy, Mommy.
How are you? I'm sorry to hurt you.
Daddy, mango is delicious. Thank you.
Daisy, don't worry. I will get the best doctor to cure you.
Alan, don't blame yourself. Daisy is fine. Mr. Hall, take Alan home. I'll stay with Daisy.
Call me if you need to.
You can't eat mango, but apples are tasty too. I'll cut the apples into small pieces and add them to the yogurt, okay?
Yogurt with apples! So delicious!
Cora. What's wrong with Daisy? Why is she in the hospital?
Nothing serious. Why are you here?
Why am I here? I came to see how you behave as a mother, to cause your kid to be hospitalized.
It's my issue. None of your business. You're not welcome here. Get out.
Look at you. You can't even look after your kids. How can you be Mrs. Hall?
So you're here for Mr. Hall. What a pity. I've got married to him. You have no chance.
Don't be smug. He just married you for the kids. And sometime he'll get tired of you, and you'll be replaced. Not me, then some other noble lady.
You're lying. Daddy loves Mommy very much.
You stupid girl. You know nothing. You have asthma and allergies. You don't deserve this.
Don't you touch her. You deserve it. You dared to hit me.
Stop!
Mr. Hall, I'm just worried. Cora couldn't look after Daisy, so I came to have a look.
You are overthinking then. My wife is gentle and careful. Save your worries.
Really? Mr. Hall, Cora and I just had a quarrel, and she hit me, see? How could she be so rude?
How could you hit her just once? Twice will be better. Now her face is symmetrical. Better.
Since you're back, I don't have to be worried. I'm leaving.
Goodbye, Yuki.
Did she hurt you?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I didn't know. You could be so mean.
You'll know more. Well, when will you try?
Come on. Why would you come? Alan is alone at home. I'm worried.
It's fine. There's a nanny, and Leo is at home. It'll be all right.
Okay, then. It took you so long to buy the fast food?
Come on.
Daddy, it's my and Mommy's favorite. Thank you. You're so nice.
It tastes good. No wonder it took so long.
Enjoy it then. No one can buy it.
Did he make this himself? Their birthday is coming. When Daisy goes home, let's go pick them gifts. They both like that popular cartoon. This is the toy from the cartoon.
I'll answer it.
Off you go.
This is the most expensive toy. A limited version. 130 grand. Pay for it?
But, sir, you hit me just now, so I dropped it.
I hit you? You took the toy and dropped it, so you pay for it.
Hey, you're so unreasonable.
Don't tell me you have no money. Look, this is a high-end toy store. All toys are expensive. How dare a poor wretch like you come?
I have no money. I plan to buy 2.
Stop bragging. If you have money, why don't you pay?
I can afford it. But you hit me. I shouldn't pay. I'm not an idiot.
You say I hit you, right? What's your proof?
So you want to slander me, huh?
What happened?
He hit me. So I dropped the toy. He wants me to pay.
Why are you twisting the fact? I just saw you. Drop it yourself. And you don't want to pay.
There should be cameras in the store. Just check them.
Sure. Come with me.
Why isn't he afraid?
Oh, I'm sorry. The camera doesn't work. There are no more videos for today.
How could it be? You just talked to a waiter. Did he delete them?
Miss, you better speak with evidence. Aren't you rich? Pay for it then.
I said, I'm not an idiot. You asked the waiter to delete the videos. It's gonna leave a trail. I'll call the police to check it.
Well, how about that? You and I will each pay half. What do you say?
It's your fault. I said I wouldn't pay. Not even a penny.
Why are you so stubborn? Look, even the police are here. They can't find anything.
Before that, I have a way.
What?
What are you gonna do?
Are you trying to restore the videos?
You think you're some technician?
Though you look confident, only a computer geek can do it. How could you?
Done. I restored them.
What? Impossible.
Open up your eyes and take a look.
How could it be? It takes a computer geek to do that.
You hit her and claim compensation. We have the proof now. Cora, call the police.
You don't need to pay. Please don't call the police.
Okay, but you and the waiter will be fired.
Fired? Look, I just don't want to cause trouble. Who do you think? You are to fire me?
I have no right. But I can ask someone who can to do it. Leo, call the mall manager to the toy store.
Our manager is busy. He has no time.
Mr. Hall, you must be Mr. Hall from the top family. Mr. Wayne called me, and I came.
Cut the crap. He and the waiter blackmailed my wife. Fire them now.
Sir, what Mr. Hall? Is he powerful?
Idiot. He's the head of the top family in Northland. He can drive you out in a breeze. If you want to live, get out of here right now.
Mr. Hall, I'm sorry. I'll leave now, right now.
I think you can handle the rest.
Yes.
I wanted to buy the toy as their birthday gift. However, after lunch, let's go shopping to pick other gifts.
Leave the gift issue to me. It's a rare date for us. Let's buy you some dresses.
Don't men hate shopping with women? Don't you think so?
Those are average men. Besides, shopping with you is happy for me. Why would it be annoying?
Come on, that's sweet. I'll go to the restroom.
Send over those 2 toys. The one that just got broken.
Stop it. Why did you touch her when she was drunk? What do you want to do?
Who are you? Mind your own business. I'm her boyfriend. I'm taking care of her. What do you mean by getting handsy?
I didn't know she had a boyfriend. What if I said I'm her cousin? I came to take care of her. Leave.
Cousins, huh? Looking at you, you might even be prettier. How about we all go to a hotel to look after her together?
Get lost.
How dare you hit me? Do you even know who I am? I'm the son of the Lowry family.
A mere Lowry family dares to act up here.
You little punk. How dare you look down on the Lowry family? You're asking for it.
Mr. Lowry, what happened?
Dane, you're just in time. This guy dared to hit me. Throw him out? And keep his woman here?
You look unfamiliar. Kid, don't you recognize Mr. Lowry? He is a regular here. So, walk out on your own, or do we have to carry you out?
A mere Mr. Lowry dares to have me thrown out.
Dane, stop wasting time with him. Get him out.
I see you're refusing a toast, only to drink a forfeit, huh? My hand, my hand.
There's no need to exaggerate. I didn't break your bones.
Planning to call for backup? Here's a suggestion. Call your mall manager over and see if he can throw us out.
What? Is the mall manager your relative?
Call him. I don't believe he'd side with his poor relatives over us.
What's going on here? I was busy dealing with an issue at the toy store downstairs.
Adam, someone is bullying Mr. Lowry.
Who's got such nerve? Oh, Mr. Hall.
We meet again.
So it's Mr. Hall and Mrs. Hall. If our restaurant has offended you in any way, I'll make sure to address it.
No need to inquire further. Just fire them.
Yes, sir. You're fired. How dare you offend Mr. Hall? I can't protect you.
Mr. Hall of the Hall family, the richest family in Northland.
The Hall family? How could it be the Hall family? No way. You can't be Mr. Hall.
Mr. Lowry, stop deceiving yourself and quickly apologize to Mr. Hall.
Mr. Hall, I'm sorry. Please, forgive me this once.
You don't need to apologize to me. And I won't accept your apology. Do whatever with other women. I don't care. But you tried to lay a hand on my woman. The Lowry family can vanish.
Mr. Hall, please, spare the Lowry family. I'm begging you.
I see this mall is in chaos. It needs some fixing up. I'll buy them all. My secretary will contact you soon.
All right, and...
Thank you for your effort today.
It's no trouble at all. You two, come with me. Hurry.
Let me make a call to the secretary first.
All right. Are you awake?
Cora?
Why are you shouting? I just saved you?
Saved me? You've ruined me completely?
What do you mean, ruined? If it weren't for me? You were pretending to be drunk?
I've been targeting Mr. Lowry for a long time, and you just had to ruin it.
Yuki, are you crazy? Trying to marry into a wealthy family isn't done this way. This way requires paying a price.
Cora, why are you pretending to be so noble now? A price? A price. Like getting married and having a child, like you did?
Mr. Hall takes responsibility, but Mr. Lowry, who's a playboy, will only bring you trouble.
You're hilarious. Which rich young man isn't a playboy? Do you think Mr. Hall is an exception? He only married you because you had his child. You climbed into his bed and now live a luxurious life. Why block my path to wealth?
That night, I was drunk. It wasn't intentional.
Shut up. Looking at your fake innocence makes me sick.
You're really mistaking kindness for ill intentions.
Mr. Hall, please stand up for me. Mr. Hall.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just a drama queen acting out.
Cora, what are you saying? Mr. Hall, Mr. Lowry tried to get me drunk. With bad intentions. I'm really grateful. You both saved me. But Cora, she insists I was trying to seduce Mr. Lowry. Cora, why would you say that about me?
Yuki, that's enough. I considered you my cousin, and saved you today while giving you so much advice. If you won't listen, fine, but don't slander me. I won't care for you anymore. Don't bother me again.
I didn't slander you.
All right. We don't have time to watch your performance here. Just leave. You seem upset on. Did something happen?
Actually, when we were kids, we were quite close. Ever since my grandpa passed away and left his assets to my mom, she's grown more dissatisfied. She always wants to marry into a wealthy family.
Anyway, you've done your part as a cousin. From now on, don't dwell on these unhappy things.
Okay, I understand.
Here, look at what I brought you.
Aren't these those two toys? They're a global limited edition. How did you get them?
You mentioned the kids like them, so I must find a way to get them.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. Thank you on behalf of the kids.
Since we're all family now, there's no need to be so formal. Just call me Craig.
Oh, Craig?
Mommy, when is Daddy coming back? Daddy won't miss our birthday, will he?
Of course not. Daddy has an urgent meeting, and we'll be back a bit late. Kiddos, how about we eat the cake first?
I want to wait for Daddy. We should eat together. This is our first birthday with Daddy. We want to celebrate it with him. Ellen, we have a Daddy now. Daddy!
Which rich young man isn't a playboy? Do you think Mr. Hall is an exception?
Also, regarding the financial report.
Mr. Hall, Mrs. Hall is waiting.
Don't you feel cold wearing so little?
You really were in a meeting.
What?
Nothing. Those two little ones refused to eat the cake and insisted on waiting for you. They almost fell asleep while calling out for Daddy. It broke my heart watching them.
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I thought they'd eat the cake first, and then go to bed.
I really don't know who those two take after, with such stubbornness.
They take after you. Leo, you handle the rest of the meeting.
Yes, Mr. Hall?
I'm hungry. Don't cry.
Daisy, what's wrong?
Mommy, I thought you and Daddy didn't want us anymore.
Silly kids, how could we not want you? Look, Daddy is back.
Daddy!
I'm sorry, kiddos. Daddy came back late.
It's not too late. It's good that you're back, Daddy.
Let's go blow out the candles and eat cake, okay?
Come on. Let's blow out the candles.
Happy birthday, Alan and Daisy, on turning 6.
Daddy, cut the cake for us.
You little one?
Daddy looks like a big tabby cat.
You two little kittens, just wait and see how Daddy will deal with you later, mate.
Don't worry, Mr. Hall. You're definitely the most handsome big tabby cat.
Asleep?
Sleeping soundly. They were so thrilled today.
The kids are asleep? Should we settle our accounts now?
What accounts?
The photos you took.
I didn't realize Mr. Hall had such a big ego. It's fine. You're the most handsome tabby cat.
Why are you still calling Mr. Hall?
It's a habit.
Well, you need to break that habit too. Those photos need to be deleted.
I'm not deleting them. They have special significance.
It's okay if you don't delete, but you'll have to buy.
Buy? I don't have any money.
No need for money.
Craig, are we at the stage where we can kiss each other whenever we want?
Aren't we? We're a married couple with kids. 2 of them, in fact.
That does seem to be the case.
By the way, you came to the company today, not just because you were worried about the kids. What
do you mean by that?
You said you really were in a meeting. What, did you think I wasn't in a meeting and was having an affair instead?
I never said that.
Don't worry, I'm not interested in other women.
Men's words, deceiving devils. I'm going to sleep now. Good night. This book. I saw it being recommended a lot in the parent group chat.
I feel like...
Mr. Hall. Such a coincidence. Mr. Hall.
Cora, you're here picking out books for the kids too? What a coincidence indeed.
Cora, since we bumped into each other, let's have a meal together. There's something about Yule I wanted to discuss with you. The kindergarten got back to us. They said, if you give the okay, Yule can still go back to school. Mr. Hall, what do you think?
Mr. Hall won't agree. You should find another kindergarten for her.
We're talking to Mr. Hall. Why are you interrupting?
Shut up. Cora. Oh dear, Yuki doesn't know better. Don't take it to heart.
Cora is my wife. Her opinion is my opinion.
Yes, of course. Oh, Cora. I want to have a word with you.
I'm not interested in this. Craig, it's a bit stuffy here. I'm going across the street to buy some fruit.
Cora.
Mr. Laird, stop beating around the bush. Let me be clear. Yule almost got my daughter hurt and humiliated my son. There's no room for negotiation in this matter. I haven't banned her from all kindergartens in Northland, only because you're Cora's biological father.
All right, Mr. Hall. We'll leave then.
Do you have anything else?
Mr. Hall, I have been dreaming about you.
Dreaming of me and Cora, showing off our love?
What are you talking about? Of course I'm dreaming of you and me.
Haven't you heard? Dreams are the opposite of reality.
How am I worse than her? You'll know after you have a taste.
Stop your hand.
Don't be so cold.
Stop your hand.
Mr. Hall, I'm just looking out for you. My cousin Cora isn't as innocent as she seems. Back in college, she used to go out with men. I'm just worried you might get deceived by her.
Get lost.
Mr. Hall, you're really fierce. Well, I'll take my leave then. See you around. Oh my. Isn't this our Mrs. Hall? What are you doing here?
What did you talk to Craig about?
Craig. You call him that so intimately. I spoke to Mr. Hall about our little secret, of course. Like, last night, when I was with him.
Stop trying to sow discord with your lies. Ever since we got married, Craig hasn't stayed out all night once.
Who said spending time together requires an entire night?
Have some decency, using your own reputation to stir trouble in others' relationships.
Who says I'm stirring up trouble? Didn't you notice that? Mr. Hall didn't resist when I held his arm just now. Oh, my silly Cora, which heir is ever truly faithful? Just wait and see. Mr. Hall will end up in my bed sooner or later. Didn't you see that? Mr. Hall didn't resist when I held his arm just now. My silly Cora, which heir is ever truly faithful? Just wait and see. Mr. Hall will end up in my bed sooner or later.
Cora?
What's wrong?
What happened? You haven't said a word since coming back from the fruit store.
It's nothing.
Did something happen at the fruit store?
No. Was it your dad and them going
to the fruit store to find you?
No.
Or did seeing mangoes remind you of Daisy's illness?
Oh, it's nothing. Stop guessing.
If it's not any of those things, you need to tell me what it is.
I'm just a bit upset. Don't talk to me. All right, tell me why you really wanted to meet me. I don't want to have any ties with you anymore.
Cora, these are all the assets your mum left behind.
Why so generous all of a sudden?
Child, we didn't give it to you before? 'Cause you'd spend recklessly.
Right. Now that you're settled down and have more expenses, we're returning this card to you. You are Mrs. Hall of the Hall family now, so we hope the Hall family can help out Dad's company in the future.
Exchanging this much money for a business opportunity doesn't seem like you. How much money is actually in this card?
There are $3 million.
What? My mom left at least $50 million. And now there's just this little?
Ugh, this is all that's left? What do you mean?
You spent it all?
Cora, Dad's company has suffered significant losses in the past 2 years.
So you used my money to fill the gap?
Cora, you can't just watch your dad's company go under, right? We've already given you this money. You should help connect us with the Hall family.
I've never seen people so shameless. Instead of feeling ashamed, you take pride in it.
Uncle, Aunt, how could you transfer all the family assets to her behind my back? You said you wouldn't give it to her and would set aside part as my wedding gift.
So, you've planned out my mom's money nicely and divided it up, haven't you?
Cora, don't listen to her. It's not true.
Yes, Cora, you're Mrs. Hall of the Hall family now. We only used your money because we had no other choice.
I see. You're just interested in her connection to the Hall family, huh? What authority does someone who climbed into bed to get ahead have in the Hall family anyway?
Shut up. Don't speak to her like that.
How dare you hit me for that devil? You hit me for that woman?
Speak properly. Where did all your manners and upbringing go?
I wasn't wrong. If she hadn't given birth to a child for the Hall family, would she ever have become Mrs. Hall?
Yuki, no matter what you say, Cora is now the legitimate Mrs. Hall of the Hall family. That's a fact.
You're clinging to her because of her connection. So you can just ignore me and break all previous promises, right?
Ignore you. The Laird family has raised you all these years. How have we mistreated you? Now that we've returned Cora's money, did we ever say we wouldn't give you a wedding gift? You're living under someone else's roof, and yet you're ungrateful.
Your failing company loses money every year. How much do you have left? If I marry into a rich family, can you afford the wedding gift? The truth is, it's because I'm not your daughter. Just like how Grandpa favored her over me.
Yuki, how could you say such things after everything your aunt and I have done for you?
What a grand drama this is. Yuki, I advise you to quit while you're ahead.
Mr. Hall.
If you insist on taking that money, I'll simply take over the entire Laird family.
What?
When the time comes, whether it's the money from Cora's mom or all the money in your pocket, it will flow to me, and my money is my wife's money.
Mr. Hall, please don't. Have mercy on us. Yuki is still young. Don't take over the Laird family. Yuki, apologize to Mr. Hall and Mrs. Hall. Apologize.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I apologize? Mr. Hall, even though my last name is White, I share the same grandpa with Cora. How am I worse than her? Even that day at the bookstore, when it was just the two of us, you didn't want to get close to me.
What do you have to compare? Your appearances are worlds apart in terms of character. You're malicious.
She's just pretending. 5 years ago, she managed to get into your bed. How can she be considered pure?
Yuki, how many times have I said, that was an accident?
Do you think I'd believe your excuse? Only men would, by that excuse.
Whether it was deliberate or not, I know very well. You don't need to slander my wife here.
Mr. Hall.
Yuki, enough. Go home.
Mr. Hall, I'm sorry. We'll educate her properly when we get back.
You.
What's wrong? I just stood up for you against them, but you still seem upset.
So that day at the bookstore, she was just clinging to you.
Exactly, I told you. But you didn't believe me.
I saw her holding your arm, and you didn't pull away.
That was in the bookstore. If I had forcefully thrown her off, she would have crashed into the bookshelves behind her. Even if the shelves didn't fall, what if she demanded medical expenses while clinging to me? I wouldn't care about a few bucks. But if she used them as an excuse to keep bothering me.
I see. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
No need for apologies between us. But I think our Cora was jealous.
I was not. All right. We just watched quite a drama. I'm starving. Let's eat.
How come none of these dishes are your favorites? There's even cilantro.
You noticed that?
Of course. How could I forget?
My dad never notices. It's been over 20 years, and he still doesn't know my preferences. This meal may be expensive, but they didn't order anything I like.
It's okay. I'll remember all your preferences.
Craig.
Let's eat. I'll order. Let me see. This one is your favorite, and so is this one.
This person, we've only known each other for a short time. Yet he remembers my preferences so clearly. How can I feel like crying over something like this?
Why are you crying? All right, don't cry. Cora, it doesn't matter if your previous family didn't care for you. From today, I'll take care of you. You can either Alan and Daisy or all my family. We will be the happiest family. Okay, I understand. I've already arranged everything for the kids' boarding school, and Daisy's condition has greatly improved after taking the medicine. I've also arranged for the best doctors to accompany her at school, so there won't be any issues.
That's good. When summer break comes. Hello?
Cora, I have a share in your mom's money. You must offer me half.
Why are you still pestering me? You forgot what Mr. Hall said?
Stop using Mr. Hall to pressure me. Besides relying on him, what else can you do?
You won't get a single cent of this money.
Is it your dad or your cousin causing trouble? I don't know, I can help you.
No need, I can handle it myself. Worst case, I'll take it to court.
That will take too long. I can help you.
Solve it quickly. There's no need. This is a family matter. I'll deal with it myself.
We're married. Why draw such clear lines?
Do we even have a foundation? We only have 2 kids together.
Because of kids. So all my heartfelt efforts these past few months were for nothing, huh?
That's not what I meant. I don't want to argue with you.
Stop using Mr. Hall to pressure me. Besides relying on him, what else can you do?
Because of kids? So all my heartfelt efforts these past few months were for nothing, huh?
I'm sorry.
Cora!
Cole.
Didn't expect you to be married after all these years.
Well, how about you?
I'm still single.
But just now.
I saw you looking so downcast. Is your husband treating you badly?
He's a good person. We just had a fight, and I came out to clear my head.
Going for a walk is good, but you're wearing so little. I'll feel bad if you catch a cold. Hold this for me.
It's okay. No need.
No, put it on.
Really, it's fine.
Cora?
Craig, what are you doing?
I've been looking everywhere for you, and you are drinking with a man?
How can you say that? I just ran into Cole on the street. We were just talking.
You need to come to a bar to talk, and he needs to give you his jacket?
He mentioned there's a new drink. That's pretty good, and wanted me to try it. The jacket. I hadn't even had a chance to refuse it yet.
Bringing a girl to a bar casually. He doesn't seem like a decent guy.
You don't even know him. How can you say that?
You're defending him?
What do you mean, defending him? I can't talk to you. What do you mean, defending him? I can't talk to you?
So boring. Let's call some girls over.
The beautiful girl just now?
Forget it. Her husband took her away. I was hoping to get her drunk and make my move. Back in school, she was the campus queen. I've had my eye on her for a long time. Such a pity. But sooner or later, she'll end up in my bed. Come on. You dare hit me.
Hit you? Dare to have designs on my woman?
What are you looking at? Help out here.
Stay away from my woman, from now on.
Craig, you beat up Cole.
Yes, I did. Are you upset?
I told you, he's just my senior. You beat him up for no reason. And now he came over and cursed me.
He cursed you? He has ulterior motives towards you and still dares to curse you? I didn't hit him hard enough.
You think hitting someone is right? He just invited me for a drink. What ulterior motives?
Cora, why are you still defending him?
I only know that. There's nothing between me and him like what you're thinking. Still, I should apologize to Cole.
I'm getting angry.
What happened?
I just met a beautiful junior and managed to get her to the bar. I was this close to getting her to the hotel, but then her husband showed up and beat me up. Damn bad luck.
Even our Cole has his off days.
The junior Cole mentioned is me. He really had those intentions.
Cole, isn't that your beautiful junior?
Oh. Cora, Where are you going? Your husband beat me up pretty badly. Don't you think you owe me some compensation?
Cole, my husband is Craig from Northland. I advise you not to mess around.
Craig Hall? Aren't all heirs supposed to marry someone of equal status? What do you amount to? You're just a pretty-faced devil with delusions of grandeur. Why not? Let me have some fun.
Let go.
You dare to hit me, huh? You dare to hit me. I'll destroy you.
I told you. Don't touch my woman.
Acting as the hero, huh? Get him.
You dare to mess with my woman? You think you're worthy? If you ever trouble Cora again, you'll regret it.
Well, sorry. Craig, sorry. I didn't expect Cole to be that kind of person.
People can be malicious if you can't see that. I can help protect you, but you need to. Trust me, not oppose me, understand?
I'm sorry. I didn't trust you enough. Thank you for today. If it weren't for you, I might have been in trouble. From now on, I'll trust you completely. 100%. Is that okay? Don't be angry anymore.
I could never really be mad at you. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Craig, thank you. I'll go buy us 2 cups of coffee.
Cora.
Mr. Hall. Mrs. Hall is in the next room.
Why hasn't Cora woken up yet? Is she badly hurt?
Don't worry. Her injuries are not severe. She should wake up soon.
Have you investigated whether it was an accident or not?
Yes, I checked. It wasn't an accident. It was...
Go bring the person back to me.
Yes, sir.
Cora, you're awake.
Craig, are you okay?
I'm fine, as long as you're okay.
Both of you are awake. Ms. Laird, your injuries are relatively minor. You can move around more. Over the next couple of days, Mr. Hall, your leg injury is quite severe. You should avoid getting out of bed these next few days. The medicine is here.
What are you doing?
Feeding you your medicine?
Oh my. How did you two end up as a pair of bedridden?
Cole, why are you here? Get out.
Why am I here? Your husband didn't lose a fight to someone else, did he?
Crushing an ant like you was still easy for me.
Stop bragging. Let's see how you play the hero today.
Get out of the way.
Craig.
Even with a leg injury. Today, I'm determined to take your woman. Get out.
Dare to touch my woman? You have a final wish, don't you?
Stop it. I am the head doctor of this clinic. Let go of my son, or I'll kick you out.
Threatening me.
You still hit him? Get out now.
Me? Get out? You're mistaken. It's you and your son who need to get out.
You're quite bold, aren't you?
Dad, it's him. Stand up for me.
Mr. Hall's words mean you're dismissed. Both of you. Get out.
What? Did you say he's Mr. Hall?
What?
Get out. Wait. Which hand did your son use to touch my wife? Disable it yourself.
Mr. Hall, please no, Mr. Hall. I beg you, spare my son.
Take him away.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hall.
Neil. Mr. Hall, she is the one who caused the car accident.
Yuki, you caused the car accident? Why did you do that?
Why? I also want to ask why. Why didn't my dad get a share of my grandfather's inheritance? Why do you get to marry into a wealthy family? Cora, why do you get to live better?
I'll tell you why. Back then, your father almost hurt Cora's mom over the inheritance, just like how you almost destroyed Cora now. How could your grandfather leave his estate to such a ruthless family?
Cora
is kind and sincere. no matter who she marries. She will be treated well. You, with an evil heart, should prepare for jail.
Yuki. Cora, Yuki was confused for a moment. She's still young. She can't go to jail.
Dad, she nearly destroyed me.
I know, but you're fine now, aren't you?
Dad, why are you always so biased towards her?
Cora, you look like your mum. Every time I see you, I feel I saw your mum, and I am so afraid.
Afraid? Why are you afraid of Mom?
5 years ago, Annie caused a car accident to hurt your mom, and he allowed her to do that. Don't be shocked. Listen, all the truth will come out, sooner or later. The evidence has been submitted. Annie will go to jail soon.
After I had an affair with Annie, your mum collected evidence to divorce me and let me get nothing. So I had to allow Annie to do that. When I see you, I'm afraid of retribution.
Actually, you're guilty. You and Annie destroyed my mom. So from now on, you're not my dad. Get out with Yuki.
Go.
Yuki. Cora, let Yuki off. Mr. Hall, please, Mr. Hall.
Cora, don't be sad. I'm always with you.
Mr. Hall, are you satisfied with my performance? If yes, please give me a good review.
Great. I'm pleased.
I'll get your clothes.
Okay.
Your legs have been recovered. You were lying to me.
I feel good, being cared for. So I want to lie in bed.
It's
my family feast at night. Attend it with me.
Okay. What do you think? Can I prepare?
Nothing. Just get there.
Dale, you're prettier.
Amy, you were looking younger.
That's a girl from the Cook family. You're very pleasing. Don't worry. After Craig comes, I'll create a date for you two.
Amy.
Craig, you came.
Mom.
Craig, you're finally here. Did you forget me?
How could that be, Grandpa? I planned a surprise. For you.
Do you mean...
Let me introduce them. This is Cora Laird, my wife. He is Alan, and that's Daisy. They are our kids. Cora, he's my grandpa. And she's Amy, my mom. This is Ms. Cook.
Hello, Sir Hall. Hello, Amy. Ms. Cook, hi.
Great-grandfather, Grandma, hello. Great-grandfather, Grandma, hello. Grandma, hello. Miss Cook, hello. Miss Cook, hello.
It's a big surprise. This is the heirloom for my granddaughter-in-law. Take it.
Sir Hall, it's precious.
It's okay. It's prepared for his wife, so just take it.
Sir Hall, it is our family heirloom. How could you give it to her?
What? Craig and Cora are married and have 2 kids. She is my granddaughter-in-law.
They seem to be 4 or 5 years old. We didn't know them until now. They may not be Craig's kids.
Nonsense.
She is from a humble family, and she must be unchaste. Hence, she was pregnant before getting married. I think she is a devil. The kid's dad may be someone else.
I'm her husband. I don't care about you. My kids aren't related to you.
Craig, I'm your mom. How could you talk to me like this?
You're talking nonsense. Don't tarnish Cora's reputation, or I'll get even with you.
Amy, take it easy. Craig knows well that he is my kid's dad.
Why should I trust you? You have no evidence. Did you get a paternity test?
Yes. Mom, be nice to Cora.
You.
Alan, Grandma said we weren't Dad's kids. But he's indeed my dad. Great-grandfather. Grandma, I look like him.
Yes.
Grandpa, don't stand here all the time. Let's have a meal.
Cora, sit next to me.
Sir Hall, she can't sit there.
It's none of your business. Finish your meal.
Such a humble woman. How dare she rob Craig from me?
Enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Sir Hall. You too.
Okay.
Grandpa, you're only caring for Cora, and you're ignoring me.
Well, she deserves it. You can serve kids. Alan, Daisy, tell me what food you like.
Okay. Thank you.
Good kids. Cora has educated you well.
Thank you.
It's obvious that you're ignorant. Cora, you shouldn't eat caviar like this.
What do you mean? Anyway, it always ends up in the stomach.
Eat a little at a time. You can't eat it all at once? Haven't you eaten it?
She is humble, so it's normal not to have eaten it. Now that you're ignorant, you can ask Dale. She's from the Cook family and knows much.
Just caviar? She can eat it in any way. You're ineligible to disdain her.
Thank you, Ms. Cook. It's you who made me know caviar should be taken in small bites.
What do you mean?
Like rice, there is much caviar in my home, so shouldn't we take a big bite? Yes, I thought it was just dipping sauce.
Children should be seen and not heard.
Well, can't children speak while eating with your family?
You
were a poor kid.
Amy, see? She just came, but she's trying to psych me out.
Cora, it's fine not to. Be educated well, but remember to talk less.
Mom, do you have to talk like that? Are you forcing me to quarrel with you?
Craig, I'm your mom.
Stop. I don't care about Cora's family. I'm happy that she's kind and sincere.
Sahul.
Dale, don't worry. I'll help you.
Amy.
Come on, forget it. It's a family feast. Let's have a toast. I'll drink it first.
Grandpa, drink less.
Never mind. It's a good day.
Ms. Laird. Cheers.
Ms. Cook. You should call me Mrs. Hall.
Don't be smug. You may get divorced soon. Ms. Laird, why did you do this?
Cora, what's wrong?
I don't know. Just see it.
Dale, are you fine?
Amy, Craig, I came to make a toast to her, but she actually spilled wine on my dress. It is made for this feast and worth 400,000.
It's okay. I'll give you a better one. Cora, why did you do this? Why are you mad at Dale? Well, you have a bad temper?
Mom, it must be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? No. Dale, stress is dirty now.
Ms. Cook, do you have poor eyesight?
What do you want to say?
Ms. Cook, you're color blind. You can't tell the color of orange juice from wine.
You grab my glass.
Why would I do that?
Anyway, you poured it on me.
Stop. You two are actually bullying her, and you have ruined the feast. How dare you? Do you regard me as not being alive?
Sir Hall, don't be angry. I was wrong.
Sir Hall, sorry.
Wait.
Craig, what are you doing?
You like acting, don't you? I'm helping you. You insist that Cora spill it on you, so I satisfied you.
Craig, we've grown up together. Why are you treating me like this?
We're friends at best, but you bullied her, so you can't be my friend.
Oh, Dad is defending Mom. He's great. I admire him.
Sit here. I'll get you a dress.
A dress?
You got wine stains on your dress.
I didn't notice it. What a pity. It's not costly, but it's worth $4,000.
Let's go shopping tomorrow. It's a new dress. I'll wait for you outside. What? The door's locked. Someone locked the door.
Why?
I don't know. It can't be opened. Did your servant
lock it by mistake?
Hi, Leo. Come to open my door.
Mr. Hall. Sorry. Sir Hall ordered me not to open it. I have to follow his order.
Sir Hall.
My grandpa is naughty, but he can't think of it.
Does it? I'm gonna call Alan. Hi, Alan. Did you ask your great-grandfather to lock the door?
Mom, you're smart. He supports my approach.
Hey, unlock the door.
No, Mom. You're married, but you sleep separately. The couples on TV sleep together. Yes, Mom. Have a good time. We'll play with great-grandfather.
Daisy, They two even dare to kid me now.
What should we do now?
You look happy.
You have to change your dress in the bathroom. I will wait for you here.
All right.
Cora. What's up?
I hit my knee.
It's serious. I'm gonna carry you out.
What a shame. I feel embarrassed. Leave it to me. It hurts.
You got a bruise, so it hurts. Bear it.
Thank you.
You're my wife, and it's my duty.
All right.
Walk less like these days. Tell me if you need anything.
Okay.
How about doing something to grant their wish?
What?
Do what a couple should do. What's wrong?
You're kidding me.
Are you looking forward to it? Even though we don't do anything, you will be misunderstood when you limp along.
Why?
They may think your waist hurts due to...
Stop! Don't say that.
All right, I'm confused. Are your eyes for decoration? You actually fell down.
Is that a photo album?
Do you want to see it?
These are all pictures of you and Sir Hall. You are close.
Yeah, I'm not close to my parents, but I'm on good terms with Grandpa. These are from my trip with him.
That's great. Sir Hall is old, but hale. Is this Miss Cook?
Yes, it's Dale.
Oh, you're also close.
From what you've seen, do you think I have a good rapport with her?
No.
Actually, we were friends when we were kids. We lived close to each other, so she often played with me, and I treated her as my sister. But later, my mom wanted Dale to be my wife. Dale also wanted to marry me. However, I'd rather not. Then our relationship became worse.
Why didn't you marry her? She is a noble woman and looks pretty. She's just got a bad personality.
Well, she has a bad personality. For a couple, the right personality is the most significant.
You are smiling? In this picture, it seems that you're close?
It was taken on Dale's birthday. I was in a good mood, so I smiled. But it's obvious that I wasn't sincere. You actually think I was happy.
Well, you seldom laugh.
I don't like it. Do you want me to smile more? You seem to be jealous.
No.
There are a few photos of Dale and me. I don't like to take photos, and I've just taken many pictures with Grandpa.
I'm not like you. I love taking pictures.
Let's take a picture.
You don't like it, do you?
I can do it for you.
Alan, you actually trapped me.
Mom, I was wrong.
Cora, how was your last night?
Not bad.
That's great.
Luckily, there's a sofa.
Amy, something's wrong.
What's up?
Craig is not Cora's kid's dad.
What? Go! Cora, how dare you? You fooled all of us.
Aunt Amy, I don't understand.
Mom, what's wrong? Well,
have a look. She has cheated on you.
Paternity test.
Yeah, Cora's children are not yours. She tricked you.
What a coincidence. I also did it, and I'm the kid's dad.
Dale, what's the matter?
Your report must be false.
I think yours is false.
You're stubborn. Well, let's go to the hospital and do the test again. Sure enough, Cora, you can't argue now.
Devil! How dare you cheat us?
Cora, Mom, how could you slap her?
She has kids with someone else and lied about them being yours. I'm the family's hostess. Why can't I slap her?
Mom, it's not the truth. I did a test, and they are my kids, and Alan looks like me.
You're still defending her. Did she cast a spell on you?
Mom, don't slander Cora.
Cora, Craig treats you well, but you have an affair. You're shameless.
You really love acting. Does that make sense?
The evidence is certain. Stop arguing. It's said that it's you who seduced Craig. You're a devil.
How dare you insult her?
Craig, you actually slapped me.
Craig, are you insane? You must be insane. Get divorced. Divorce her. I won't allow such a woman to ruin my family.
Cora, don't worry. I will investigate it. Let's go back. Grandpa will help you. He will trust you.
Cora, guess what's in here? It's Craig's treasure. This is your marriage certificate.
He actually puts it here.
Well, he hasn't mentioned it, but actually he cherishes it. Even though he looks indifferent, he is very thoughtful. He really loves you. I never doubt his taste, hence I trust you. And you should trust Craig. He will clear your name.
I believe he's gonna find the truth.
Good girl.
Cora, what did Sir Hall tell to you?
It's none of your business. You.
He must have scolded you. You are a cheeky woman, and Sir Hall won't like you.
It's not up to you.
Craig indeed loves you, but you shouldn't be arrogant.
Dale, are you all right? Does it hurt?
Amy, she pushed me.
Cora, what are you doing? This is the Hall House, and I am the hostess.
She fell on purpose.
Cora, admit it. I just scolded you, and I'm right. You're a shameless devil, and you don't deserve to marry him.
It's not up to you.
Craig.
Cora, I underestimated you. I thought you were just a skittish woman, but actually you're also vile. Dale didn't slander you, but you pushed her. If Dale is hurt hard, I won't let you off.
Amy, I know you don't trust me, so I won't explain it. I hope you know. She's a phony woman.
A phony woman.
Let me rephrase it. A shameless devil.
You.
Cora, you're a devil. How dare you abuse Dale?
Mom, that's enough. Mom, anyway, enough is enough.
Craig, you're still defending her?
Mom, I know you like Dale, but I'm married to Cora, and Cora is your daughter-in-law. Don't try to get Dale and me together. You not only are prejudiced, but also slapped your daughter-in-law.
My daughter-in-law? Such a bitch. Can't be my daughter-in-law. It is so ridiculous.
Craig, you accused Amy of favoritism, but you're favoring Cora. She has children with another man and lied about them being yours. I avenged you, and she pushed me over, but you're defending her.
She's my wife. Why can't I defend her? She didn't do what you said.
Craig, you're fooled by her.
Dale, I think you're confused. You always make trouble for me. Yesterday, you spilled wine on you. Today, you falsified the paternity report. Just now, you fell on your own. I feel tired.
Nonsense?
Well, don't you dare to admit it. Since you like to slander me, I'll help you.
Dale.
Amy, I hurt my knee and I can't stand up.
Hold on. I'll get you a medicine box. Cora, what are you doing?
I'm helping her.
You're malicious.
It hurts.
Your wrist is abraded. I'll call a doctor to come.
No need. The bone isn't injured.
How could that be? Mom, you've gone too far. You forcibly removed her bracelet. What if you break her bone?
So what? Dale's knee is also hurt.
She deserved it.
What's the matter?
Sir Hall, help me.
Sir Hall, you came in time. Cora made Dale fall down and get hurt.
Cora, tell me what happened.
Dale pretended to be pushed by me. I explained it, but Amy didn't believe me. Then I pushed Dale over.
Cora's wrist is hurt.
That's because...
Stop! As the hostess, you actually bullied her. And you, Dale, stop making trouble.
Mr. Hall? Mr. Hall? All is clear. Ms. Cook paid off that doctor. The report is false?
I knew Cora must be good.
Don't talk nonsense. Dale didn't do that. You're Craig's secretary. Craig ordered you to say that, right?
Mrs. Amy Hale, Mr. Hall is your son. You know him well. He will never distort facts due to his desires.
Dale, spill it.
It's false. I didn't make a false report.
Have the foresight to act before it's too late.
It's you. You must conspire with Leo. Maybe your 2 kids are Leos.
I love Cora. And I also trust Leo. You're actually slandering them. How dare you?
I'm not slandering them. They are having an affair.
Stop, it's ridiculous.
You broke the bracelet.
Dale, I'm telling you, later, don't try to get the bracelet and be Craig's wife. Only Cora is Craig's wife.
Sir Hall, why did you do this? Dale is better than Cora.
I almost forgot that you took her to the feast without my permission. Dale, you weren't allowed to come here.
Sir Hall, how could you treat me like this?
You made such big trouble. How dare you stay here? Get out.
Sorry, I didn't know my mom would remove your bracelet. If I had been quicker, I would have stopped it, Sal.
Amy was strong, and she quickly removed the bracelet. Only a Superman could stop it.
You're nice.
You're nice to me, too. When Dale slandered me, you still trusted me. Craig, thank you.
Hi, Grandpa. We're at home. Don't worry. Grandpa asked me whether we arrived, and he wanted us to attend the auction held next week.
Auction? What's up for auction?
You'll know later. This is the highest level of auction in Northland, once in a year. Each item is precious and worth over 7 million.
Do we have to buy something?
Yeah. I'd like to buy Radiant Rainbow, which is a famous necklace. It's designed by Rain, a famous designer. You're also a jewelry designer. You may know her.
Of course. I know her very well. Why do you want it? Is it Sir Hall's order?
He has his own idea. I just need to follow his order.
Well, if I had known it, I wouldn't have auctioned it off, and I'd have given it to Sir Hall.
Craig, what a coincidence.
No, I attend it every year.
I know it. Hello, Cora. You're here. It's a chance to increase your knowledge. You haven't attended it. If it weren't for Craig, you would never have a chance to come in.
Well, I'll attend it with Craig every year. It will make up for my regrets.
You're a bumpkin. Although you're here now, you can't tell the good from the bad.
I think you should shut up.
Craig.
The next item is Crystal Star, a world-renowned diamond necklace. This necklace is designed by Rain. It's the only one in the world. It starts at $7 million. A rise should be over $1 million.
$8 million.
$10 million.
It's strange. This necklace is similar to the one I designed. I didn't auction it off.
$11 million.
What's wrong?
Don't make a bid.
$13 million.
$50 million.
Any
this
more?
lady offered
Calling
$50
once?
million.
Calling twice. Deal. Lady, congratulations.
Cora, why didn't you make a bid? Do you dislike it, or does Craig not want to buy it for you? Well, you don't deserve to have such a precious necklace. You're clear about your identity.
This necklace is a fake.
Fake? Even though you can't afford it. You shouldn't say that.
Actually, you're ignorant?
Stop pretending. I learned at a top jewelry school in Paris. How could I, if it's a fake? Someone is doubting that this necklace is a fake.
Fake? It's impossible. It's the highest level of auction.
Who is this insane woman? I haven't seen her before.
May I ask, who is doubting that the necklace is fake?
Me. That's not the genuine.
Lady, it's the highest level of auction in Northland. We are serious and responsible. And all of our items are audited by experts. We haven't auctioned off fakes.
Ignore her. She can't afford it, and her husband didn't buy it. So, she's so angry that she starts a rumor.
You're Ms. Cook, right?
She's Miss Cook, a rising star in the jewelry industry.
She learned at a top jewelry school in Paris. She's so excellent.
Ms. Cook, it's you who bought this necklace. Don't worry, all items are genuine.
Did you hear it, Cora? Don't make a fool of yourself.
I'm starting a rumor. It's indeed a fake.
Lady, please stop making trouble.
Drive her away. Why was she allowed to come?
Yeah, how dare she offend Ms. Cook?
Lady, if you keep saying that, I will ask you out.
How dare you ask my wife out?
Mr. Hall, Hall.
Mr. Hall, the #1 family. That is Mrs. Hall. What?
Well, Mr. Hall and Ms. Cook are noble and learned. They are perfectly matched.
Mr. Hall, Ms. Hall. I feel sorry for my recklessness. Ms. Hall, without the evidence, you can't say it's a fake. Can you prove that?
Of course.
Stop showing off. You may not know how precious it is. How could you have evidence?
Rain indeed designed this necklace. There are 30 purple diamonds in the middle, and all of them are different because these diamonds are small, and the differences are subtle. So few people know it. Most of the fakes are set with 30 identical diamonds. Except for this point. It is much like the genuine. This is the idea of this necklace. It means each person is unique.
I think you're making this up.
Let me check it.
Hello, Mr. Witt. This way, please.
Everybody? As what? Mrs. Hall said, it's a fake.
What?
It's fake.
Mrs. Hall is amazing.
How could Cora know it? She must have seen it by accident.
Mrs. Hall, thank you. We failed in our duty. I'm sorry for offending you. Please forgive me.
All right.
Mrs. Hall, would you like to be an expert of our auction?
No. Don't compete with me. Mrs. Hall, please join in my association.
Let me consider it. I'll answer you later.
Mrs. Hall, please promise me.
Cora?
Jason, why are you here?
I heard Radiant Rainbow would be auctioned off here. I want to see it.
Do you also want to buy it?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Why didn't you tell me you would be back? I'd have picked you up.
Once getting off the plane, I came here. I had no time to inform you. Well, you're getting more professional. You actually noticed that slight difference.
No big deal. I'm gifted.
You're so narcissistic?
Cora, who's this?
Let me introduce him. This is Jason Sean, my friend. This is...
I'm Craig Hawley, her husband.
I know. All the people called her Mrs. Hall. I'm not deaf. Cora, is he?
He is the father of Alan and Daisy.
Well, they finally have a dad. You won't have a tough life.
I never feel tired. Thank you for taking care of me abroad.
You're welcome.
Cora, the last bidding will start. Take our places.
Jason, I'm leaving.
The next one is the last item of this auction. It's Radiant Rainbow that all are looking forward to.
I finally came to this moment. I'm here for it.
Me too.
Like that necklace, Radiant Rainbow is designed by Ryan, but Radiant Rainbow is the most famous work of Rain. To ensure it's genuine, Mr. Witt will authenticate it.
Everyone, it's authentic.
Radiant Rainbow is identified to be genuine. The auction begins. It starts at $50 million. Each rise should be over $1 million.
$17 million.
$20 million.
$24 million.
$30 million.
Ms. Cook offered $30 million. Any more bids? Calling once.
$40 million.
$40 million.
$40 million.
$60 million.
$70 million.
$90 million.
Are you mad? It isn't worth that much.
No.
Mr. Hall offered $90 million. Any more? Once. Second. Last chance. Deal. Mr. Hall, congratulations on Radiant Rainbow. Mr. Hall, here you are.
Swipe the card. I save here.
Okay.
Craig, you told me Sir Hall wanted it.
Yes. Grandpa asked me to buy it for you as the compensation for the broken bracelet.
Well, thank you. That bracelet and this necklace are additions to your love for me. But thank you, and Sir Hall.
You have to thank Grandpa personally. Go to the Hall house with me tonight.
Okay. I haven't seen Sir Hall for long.
Sir Hall is so nice to Cora. Why?
Cora, come with me.
Jason, what's wrong?
Cora, I think the design style of Radiant Rainbow looks like yours.
Wow, you could recognize it.
Come on, we've worked together for a long time, and it was I who discovered your design talent.
All right, I have to recognize. I'm indeed.
My gosh, you're a dark horse.
Mrs. Hall, this is what you earned. Mrs. Hall, about that auction.
Keep it a secret.
Cora, can I consider it as playing a trick on your husband?
I didn't know. He would buy. And he wanted to send that to me.
You gain both of them, but pretend to lose.
No. Don't talk nonsense.
Cora. Are you finished? What did you talk about? You're engaged in it.
Just something. Related to our major. Nothing special.
It's our secret, right, Cora?
Piss off.
Secret. And it's your secret.
Impossible. Don't believe him. But about my identity, only Jason knows it, it seems. Jason's words are right. Jason, you're hurting me.
Cora, you look guilty.
Nope. All right, let's find Grandpa.
Stop. You're not allowed to enter.
I was invited to attend it. Why are you barking here?
Do you mean I'm a dog? Cora, listen. Mr. Witt is my uncle. If I disagree, you can't join the Gem Association.
Really? Call your uncle out and talk with me.
Stop your daydream.
Cora. Cora, are you going to join me? Dale? Why are you standing here?
Is this your helper? Cora Laird, you indeed have many tricks to seduce men.
Watch your mouth.
Yo, are you angry, Jason? I warn you, mind your own business. Otherwise, I can ask my uncle to kick you out of the association.
Don't get ahead of yourself, do you? Even if Mr. Witt can give up a talented designer, you should consider if he will offend the Hall family. Cora is Mr. Hall's wife.
Cora. Laird, I warn you, you'd better quit the Hall family now.
You really don't know who you are. Craig hates you very much.
You.
Dale, what are you doing here? I invited Mrs. Hall to join. Why did you block her?
Uncle, I don't want her to join us.
You're willful. She's not only a famous designer, but also Mr. Hall's wife. You will have nothing if you offend the Hall family.
Uncle, the Cook family and the Hall family has cooperated for many years. I don't believe Craig will turn against us because of this devil.
Really? Dale, you're so bold. Why are you so sure?
Craig, you won't do that. We've grown up together. While she is just an outsider.
Outsider? I'm recognized to be his wife. You're the outsider.
Bullshit. Amy only considers me as Craig's wife.
Sir Hall is in authority in the Hall family.
You devil.
Dale, wrap it up. Mr. Hall, Mrs. Hall, Dale is not mature
But she's always been like this, Mr. Witt. You invited Cora to join you, and now regret it?
No. That's impossible. We welcome Mrs. Hall to join us.
Uncle.
Shut up. Mrs. Hall, follow me. And provide your information. This way, please.
Thank you for helping me. What do you want to eat?
Cora, do you hide something from me?
What can I hide? I'll be back to the house.
Why are you guilty? My famous jewelry designer.
You knew everything.
Why did you hide it?
I didn't do that on purpose. I forgot about it. I wanted to tell you the truth in the auction. But when you bought Radiant Rainbow, I found you were very happy. I didn't want to make you upset.
All right, but why could you tell Jason?
He recognized the design style of Radiant Rainbow looked like mine.
How could he do that? Are you that familiar?
Hey, stop. We've worked together for years, and he is a talented designer. It's normal for him to know it.
Many years. Indeed. During the auction, you've talked secretly many times.
Don't frame me. Just twice.
Is that too much?
Of course not. Come on, Mr. Hall. Are you jealous?
No.
I am not.
If you get closer.
Calm down, Craig. Forget it. Pick the clothes with me, as I'll attend the party. Excuse me, I was caught in traffic. Sorry, I'm late.
Take it easy. Just sit down.
Cora, this is a welcome party for you. As the main character, you're late. Drink 3 cups as a punishment.
Dale, what are you doing? That is the strong liquor.
Dale, stop your nonsense.
That's okay. I'm late. So I should take this.
Dale, you've gone too far.
Mr. Witt doesn't stop her. Why do you do that?
Don't worry, Jason. I can hold my liquor.
You're indeed a devil. You seem to often go to the bar to choose a man.
Well, not as frequently as you.
There's 1 cup left. Drink it all.
Cora.
I'll drink it.
Craig?
Is that okay?
A knight in shining armor. She should drink it in person.
Enough. Well, let us introduce him. This is Mr. Hall, from the first family of Northland, and this newcomer, Ms. Laird, is his wife.
Hello, Mrs. Hall.
Why are you here?
Well, if I didn't come up, would you let them bully you?
I thought you were late. I can drink it. After all, I'm a newbie. I should be low-key.
So Mrs. Hall wants to be low-key. That is why you didn't tell me. You were a designer.
Why do you still remember this?
You don't need to be low-key. You're my wife.
Ms. Cook, this is for you. I heard you won the 3rd place in the Global Jewelry Design Contest.
I didn't do well. I made a mistake.
You're humble, Ms. Cook, but you are still at the top-tier level.
Dale is indeed talented in jewelry design.
Mr. Sean won the 2nd place. Our association has many talents.
Jason is a genius designer. I made many efforts to invite him to come back.
Don't flatter me.
Indeed. Our association has a high threshold for enrollment. We're the best in our field. Cora, don't drag us down.
Don't worry, I won't.
You're so confident, so you must take part in this jewelry design contest, right? How are you ranked?
Well, the 1st.
You're so bold and always brag.
You should think twice. How can Mr. Hall marry a woman like her?
Mrs. Hall sets her sights on being the first. This is good. I think every association member should have this confidence and long-term goals. Understand?
Yes, Mr. Witt.
Uncle, you don't have to do this. Why did you smooth this over? She's a fool who pulls the strings with the help of the Hall family. She knows nothing.
Dale, don't talk nonsense. In the auction, she could tell if Radiant Rainbow is a fake. This is my root cause of inviting Ms. Laird to join us.
That must be a coincidence.
If you say so, let me talk about the work that helped you win the 3rd.
You All right? I am looking forward to your opinions.
The necklace you designed is not bad, but it is too opulent. You added too much jewelry. Lurid details doesn't fit the simple design, making it clashed.
Well done. Dale, this is the biggest problem of your work this time. When I declared the results, I also made a comment like this.
Uncle, did you collude with her and tell her this?
How could I?
I don't believe you. You must make a collusion.
Is that hard to acknowledge? Others' excellence got...
Craig.
In this case, I will tell you something. Even your uncle doesn't know.
What's that?
I suspect you copied others' work.
What? You can't make things up.
You devil. You're slandering me.
Everything will be clear after Cora finishes her words.
I have to admit, you're a little clever. The work you copied was designed when she was unknown. She has many famous works. No one will notice that unknown work.
But you have no evidence. As you knew it a lot, tell me, which one did I copy?
Daisy, this is that work, right? Its overall modeling was inspired by the daisy, and the overall modeling of your work is almost the same as that. However, in order to fit the daisy's elegance, the original one used amber and was dotted with other jewelry. You were eager to attract others, so you tried to use luxury jewelry. That's why it looks strange. You tried to emulate it, but failed.
Why did you know so much?
From your words, you seem to admit it.
Gosh, Miss Cook, you copied her work.
Dale, tell me, is that true?
I didn't do that. She talked nonsense.
You can search Daisy on the internet, and you'll know the answer.
No, you can't do that.
Someone is anxious now.
Enough. Everyone, you didn't hear it, right?
Yes.
Mr. Witt, you were partial to your niece. Did you ask me?
Mr. Hall, as you've grown up together, just forgive Dale. If this thing is exposed, Dale's career will be doomed.
Craig, I didn't copy others. That's just a coincidence.
Dale, you can't miss the point. Well, if Mr. Hall doesn't let you go, I can't help you.
Ms. Cook, as you stand tall, Mr. Witt, you don't need to waste your time.
Mrs. Hall, please don't. Dale is not mutual. I'll teach her a lesson after we come back home.
Cora, no need to argue with them. We can post the evidence at home. Leave it to Mr. Hall. At a board, over to me.
After all, Ms. Cook is unregretful. Cora, don't worry about our relationship. I'll handle it.
Mrs. Hall. Mrs. Hall, I beg you. Mrs. Hall, I have no kids. I've always considered Dale as my own daughter. You'll ruin her. Please, Mrs. Hall. Mr. Sean, you please forgive her.
Uncle, even if I'll never be a designer, I won't plead them.
You.
Cora, I gave way to you. I wanted you to be smug, like a clown. I've known Rain for a long time. Daisy is my work. I sent it to her as a gift.
What did you say?
Why are you surprised? Talents always cherish each other. Therefore, I didn't copy others. I just used the former aspiration.
Why about changing an excuse? I'm familiar with Rain.
Rain is mysterious. Maybe Jason is testing me. If I find and pay off Rain earlier than them, everything will be solved easily. Stop acting. Don't trust me, right? This is the couple ring that Rain designed for me. The other one I have asked Amy to give to Craig.
Really?
Yes, the ring was from my mom as a birthday gift last year. However, I didn't know it was a couple ring.
I designed them on a whim. I didn't know who bought them. To my surprise, Dale bought them and sent one to Craig. Now, I felt them ominous when I saw them.
Cora, I didn't know the meaning of this ring. Don't be angry. Cora.
Never mind. They can't represent anything.
Why not? Amy agreed I could wear the couple ring with Craig, so she must consider me as her daughter-in-law.
You still refuse to give up, huh? Amy asks us to make a divorce. But that doesn't come true.
Don't be complacent. That will come true one day.
No, that can't happen forever. I didn't know the ring's meaning. If I had known it, I would have thrown it away. It's unlucky.
Craig, how can you...
This is Rain's work. How can you throw it casually?
You...
Where are you going?
The restroom.
Dale, I ordered new dishes. Come and have them.
Okay, Uncle. Follow me. I have something to say.
What's wrong? Go ahead.
I know you. You are trying not to care about it. But in your heart, you crave it, right?
Nope. It's unlucky.
Really? Craig has never sent you a ring. To be frank, you can register your marriage because you have his kids. But in his heart, he doesn't want to marry you.
If so, I still don't want that ring.
Really? I know you want it. But that is the love token of us. I can't give it to you.
Manic.
What's wrong? Will Mrs. Hall grab that ring? In the end, Ms. Cook bought it. It's improper for her to do that.
Watch your mouth. Have the dinner.
Cora won't like that stuff. Besides, I'll buy her the best ring. The speaker, get out of my face now.
Mr. Hall, forgive me.
Mr. Hall, about what happened today, you can blame it on my niece. I promise I will take her to your home to say sorry to you. Mr. Hall, I know you're generous. Please let others go.
Oh my gosh, my ring disappeared.
What?
Rain designed by herself. Help me find it.
Okay.
Craig, that's our love token. Why are you sitting still?
I won't do that. And it isn't that bullshit love token.
Cora, it must be you who stole my ring.
Don't prattle, okay?
I have no interest in your ring.
Impossible. In the corridor, you asked for that ring and said you didn't want Craig and I to have a love token.
You must have a paranoia. Go to see a doctor.
I've thrown the other one. Therefore, they weren't in a pair.
Even so, she didn't want us to have that ring. Cora, as Craig's temporary wife, you are too narrow.
If you are generous, why do you play tricks every day?
Cora, you must steal my ring. I will search for your bag.
With no surprise. Dale must trap me. When I came back, I felt something wrong. When I saw the zip was open, but I've checked my bag. If she didn't hide it in my bag, why does she search for it? Could it be she had other tricks?
You become afraid. You're guilty, right?
Dale, you have no right to check others' belongings. If you insist Cora did it, you should call the police.
Jason, you're indeed a simp. You always follow her. So what? Look at Cora. She never cares about you. The moment she came back, she married into the Hall family.
It's not your place to comment on us.
She's a bitch who sleeps around and has others' kids. Why do you still love her?
Don't push your luck.
You beat me.
Dale, you want to check her bag, right? Cora, show her.
That's impossible. I remembered.
You put it in her bag, right?
Of course not. We must hide it in other places.
Wow. You are insistent on slandering Cora.
I didn't slander her. She told my ring.
Dale, don't quibble for nothing. Think about it carefully. Did you leave it in the restroom?
Uncle, leave it to me. Cora, return my ring.
I don't have it. How can I return it to you?
As my wife, she can have everything she wants. She looks down on a second-hand ring.
Your wife, she grabbed that place with dishonorable tricks.
Who do you think you are? How dare you assault my wife? But
gosh, Ms. Cook is beaten by Mr. Shawn and Mr. Hall. It is so shameless. How can she survive in the design field?
Craig, you beat me for her.
Don't pretend to be familiar with me. I don't have a sister who is scheming and vicious.
Dale, don't offend Mr. Hall.
Craig, from every field, we're a perfect match. If she didn't have your baby, would you marry her? She can succeed because she is a total bitch. If she didn't get into the middle, I would definitely become your wife.
I have always considered you as my sister. I haven't had other thoughts. I wouldn't marry you, even if I didn't meet Cora. And I believe if we didn't spend that night 5 years ago, we would meet, know, and love each other in another way.
No. That's impossible. I can't believe this. Cora, you thief, where did you hide my ring?
The ring is here.
Why is it here?
I found it in your bag.
Cora, you did steal my ring. Craig is the witness.
I'm indeed a witness. Besides, I have physical evidence. However, it will reveal how you framed Cora.
What?
A camera. Why do you have this?
Yesterday, when you told me you would attend the dinner, I felt it was a trap. So I installed this camera in the position that could shoot you. When she called you out, I felt something weird. With no surprise, I found the ring in your bag, and everything Dale did was recorded clearly.
Dale, you slandered me. How can you argue it?
How could Ms. Cook do this? Her image is ruined in my mind.
That's impossible. I did it flawlessly.
Dale, you're so foolish. As you can't marry Mr. Hall, why do you insist on it? And you even use tricks. You indeed make me lose my face.
Uncle, why do you have the same thought? Why is Cora, a humble girl, able to climb up, but I, a girl from a famous family, can't do that?
Because you aren't worth it.
What did you say?
You aren't worth it.
Why? I'm superior in everything.
Except your background. You can compare nothing with her. Cora has a knack for design, and she works hard on it. You're indeed talented, but you always want to take shortcuts by copying others' works. Cora's always been at home, in her body, Bill. But you only look beautiful. You always play tricks and scheming. Now, think of it carefully. How can you compare with Cora?
Impossible. You're partial to her. Partial. Amy likes me very much. I am the one she wants.
In the Hall family, only my mom is confused and likes you. But that is because you always act innocent. If my mom finds you're a vicious woman who can do everything, guess what? Will she still like you?
Craig, you.
What? Luckily, my grandpa has seen through you. I'll tell you, as long as my grandpa is alive, you will never join my family.
See through what? Cora should take the blame. Without her, I would be an elegant girl, and I will become your gentle wife. This devil ruins everything. It's your fault.
Are you okay? Why do you have to do this?
Take it back. My woman won't want this.
What? This is Rain's design. She is the idol of all the jewellery designers. She has never been surpassed by anybody. Cora, as a member of the association, how dare you shrug it off?
She is my idol in my life. How dare you dishonor her? You're so bold!
Mrs. Hall, you just joined us, so you might know little about Rain's ability and influence. I believe you don't mean to disrespect her.
No, I know her. I know her very well. This is the design of this ring. Is indeed ugly.
Cora, you're so arrogant. Craig, listen. She joined us just now, but has become arrogant. She looks down on Rain and even assaults her work in public. Is this the so-called hard-working? As I think, she is the one who cheats others.
Mrs. Hall, how can you say this?
Mr. Witt, I think Cora is right. I'm familiar with Rain. I believe, even if she is here, she would regret why she designed such an ugly ring. Maybe she would feel this ring is ominous.
Jason, don't you fear you will be kicked out? Do you want to sacrifice yourself for this devil?
Jason, why do you...
Jason is right, because I am...
What?
Cora Laird, are you crazy? I think you are in a daydream.
Mrs. Hall, I knew Dale did wrong today, but you don't have to make this big lie to irritate her.
Mr. Witt, I can be the witness. Cora is Eustatus Shins.
Jason, stop messing up.
Mr. Witt, so what, you don't believe what my life said, right?
Mr. Hall, I used to believe her, but it's too ridiculous.
Uncle, forget her. She brags outrageously.
Mr. Hall, I know it's Dale's fault. On another day, I will take her to your home to make an apology. So, Mrs. Hall, please take back your joke.
I'm not joking.
Cora, you're so stubborn.
Mrs. Hall.
These are radiant rainbows, power of attorney, and income certificate.
That's real, Mrs. Hall. Are you the most famous and talented jewelry designer, Rain?
How can it be possible? She is indeed.
They are real. Real.
Oh my gosh, Mrs. Hall is really my idol.
I've told you, I'm familiar with Rain.
Mr. Witt, now you can believe my words.
Believe it. Believe it? Mr. Hall. Mrs. Hall. Oh no. Master, I am sorry. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Cora was bullied by you. Why should we forgive you?
Mr. Hall, it's Dale's fault. I'll take the blame. Mr. Hall, Mrs. Hall, I know you're generous. Please let her go.
Mr. Witt, I know you love your niece, but nothing to discuss. I will submit the evidence to the association.
Mr. Hall, Mrs. Hall, in this case, Dale's career will be ruined. I beg you, please give her another chance.
I have done that. She will still be the daughter of the Cook family. She just can't continue to work as a jewelry designer.
But Mr. Hall, Dale, she really loves it. She was obsessed this time. I beg you.
I have little patience. I'll only give you 10 seconds.
Dale, you've been kicked out?
Do you think I will regret it? Cora, don't be smug, although you're a little capable.
Dale Cook, at this moment, you still refuse to say sorry, huh?
No, even if she is Rain, so what? She's still that vicious Cora. Bitch. Devil.
Dale, shut up. Mr. Hall, Mrs. Hall, I'm willing to let Mrs. Hall take over my position.
Uncle, they bully me, but you help them.
Enough. Don't talk bullshit.
It's too noisy here. Craig, let's go home.
Mr. Hall. Mrs. Hall.
Hello, Leo. Report the schedules in the afternoon. All right, that's it.
Craig, are you busy this afternoon?
Yes, I need to meet an important customer. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just want to tell you I will confer with Jason about the association.
Wow, you reported to me. Why are you so gentle now?
I just fear you will be jealous again.
That's right. I'm feeling angry now. I want to go with you.
Come on, I need to work. Trust me, okay?
All right. When you're about to finish, call me I'll pick you up.
Okay, copy that. Don't worry.
Uncle is so ruthless. He indeed dismissed me. Although he's the vice chairman, he still has authority. There's no problem to recall me. Cora must be proud of being the chairman. You didn't expect this drug to take effects, Cora Laird. If Craig witnesses you're sleeping with Jason, he must divorce you. Only I can become Craig's wife.
What happened? Weren't Cora and I talking about the business in the office? I lost my consciousness after drinking water. Damn, we were schemed. Cora, wake up! My body? Oh no. Hello? Room 502, Nam Hotel? Come here now.
Jason, what happened? Cora, what happened?
We are drugged. But don't worry. I have a special body. I can resist the drug. I didn't touch her.
Thank you. Dale sends a photo of you two lying on the bed.
With no surprise, it must be that vicious woman.
Leo, make a preparation. The Cook family can go bust.
So hot.
Cora.
I am special. But Cora can't resist it. She still needs an antidote. I've gotta go.
Craig, why are you in my bed?
Do you forget what happened last night?
Yesterday, I was talking with Jason. After drinking water. What? What happened?
Dale did that. She wanted to scheme you, but she wasn't successful. Luckily, Jason informed me in time.
So, last night,
Well, I had no way but to counter it.
You took advantage of me.
Come on, Cora. I'll be responsible for you. Therefore, how about holding a wedding?
Okay,